Hey guys, how's it going? Eli here, back with another video where today we're going to be having a conversation about something interesting that happened live on stream yesterday in regards to potential reprints for Pokemon Center ETBs. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So, getting it out of the way, if you want to enter into our weekly giveaways, all you have to do is be subscribed, leave a like, comment down below on any of the videos we post each and every week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Of course, Astral Radiance comes out, so we're going to transition from Brilliant Star to now giving out a full total of 36 Astral Radiance booster packs, 3 winners, 12 to each. I'm really excited about the set release, and if you don't already know, we're going to be doing a opening week break for that. That's going to be this Friday, which is the official set release date. It's going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so super excited about that. We still have about a booster box left of packs if people are interested, but if you want to just stop by and watch, like I said, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time this upcoming Friday. So, but now that we got that out of the way, jumping into the topic. Basically, what I am talking about is on yesterday's live stream, Tuesday, we had some very fascinating news where basically I had been pinged by one of my moderators, and some of the people in the chat were saying, hey, does anyone notice that the Pokemon Center has Hidden Fates ETBs up on the site? And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, also looks like Evolving Skies ETBs. So I went onto the site and I took this screenshot to show you. I didn't add at the time to my cart, but I ended up being able to add some to my cart. I couldn't get it at checkout, but a lot of people in the comment section as well as in the live stream were telling me they picked up 1 or 2 Hidden Fates ETBs before it sold out. It sold out in literally 2 minutes, right? And then in regards to the Evolving Skies ones, it was up for a little bit longer. It was up for 5 minutes. I sadly was a little too late to read the comments to be aware of it. My moderator was literally spamming me like, bro, you better hurry, it's about to go out. He was able to pick up 1 of each. So it's fascinating to see, because we have known, or we know very little about, Pokemon Center exclusively trainer boxes and what their prints are, because they literally came out, first time ever was Chilling Reign back in June. So with Evolving Skies, of course, a set that came out in late August, and you haven't seen anything outside of it, there's a lot of speculation. It's in a, standard format of rotation, so by that means, it could potentially get reprinted, but there's no understanding of if that's going to follow the same wave, because it's a Pokemon Center exclusive ETB and not a standard wave ETB like what's given to local game stores and online retailers. So to see them finally pop up for the first time in a long time, and like I said, it was only up for about 5 minutes, so it wasn't up for that long, but it has me to believe, and I could be completely off base, this is all speculation at this point, but it has me to believe that we're potentially going to start seeing some more Pokemon Center ETBs show up on their site. I could be wrong, but I know for a fact, Astral's definitely going to. I know that sold out, but as what happened with Brilliant Star, it sold out a couple days before release, and then, a couple days after release, and ended up going back in stock, so I'm not too worried about that. But for Evolving Skies, in specific, the fact that they just showed up really does tell us that there is a potential for the Pokemon Company to do more print. Now, of course, we don't know if this was just, some supply that kind of came up and they got rid of it quick. And we don't know as well in regards to whether it was a reprint and they're just going to throw it out in waves. We don't know. This is all speculation at this point, but it's still something that I wanted to make a video on, because I wanted to make people just aware of that going on. And we're talking about just Evolving Skies. We're not even talking about with Hidden Fates. Hidden Fates was up for $50. That was up for a lot less time. That was up for 30 seconds to a minute, I think is what I said. Evolving Skies was up for a little bit longer. Hidden Fates was up like that. Now, in my opinion on that one I feel pretty confident in saying that was just old product. It doesn't make sense that they would do a Hidden Fates reprint, so I don't want people to get their hopes up on that. But Evolving Skies, it does make sense because it's still in that competitive format. And as far as we know right now, from the confirmed Evolving Skies reprint we're getting in August, it's expected to be a smaller wave, so I gotta assume to help bring down at least the pack price, they're going to be adding Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs. Now, if we go, of course, check out the site right now for Pokemon Center, it's no longer up there. So if you go right now and check, like I said, this was just a screenshot that I took yesterday during the live stream, so don't get your horses up too much on that. This is only what's available. But I'm assuming, there's going to be some more that are going to be added to the site. But of course, like I said before, this is all speculation. None of this is 100% confirmed, so only time will tell with that. However, one of the questions that I was asked quite a bit was, what are the implications of how this could potentially drop the price of them? Now, considering the fact that there was only 5 minutes worth, and I don't even know what that means necessarily when I say 5 minutes worth, because you can't necessarily register demand based on how quickly something sold out versus supply. But if we just go take a look at the prices right now on TCG Player for the individual Elite Trainer boxes, here, let's go high to low so we can take a look. They are going for around 144 to 167. And that's, we're not even clicking and seeing if that includes the actual shipping on it. So it looks like this one doesn't, or it does include shipping. So let's see if this one does. This one also does include shipping. So, and it's not like it's not selling. Obviously, it's been a while. We can go and check and see on eBay if the prices are a little bit cheaper. Obviously, like what we just saw, it's been about a month since it's sold because there's so few of them up there. But if we go take a look and see what's selling on eBay for Evolving Skies, okay, they are going for a little bit cheaper, which is nice to see at least. So it's more or less around that 115 kind of price range, what we're seeing from online. And then if you're talking selling, but here's another thing that's very interesting too. Okay, so this was sold for around that 115 price if you include shipping. Yeah, so I want to say 115 is about the accurate price. So what my prediction would be, considering there was only so much of it that is thrown out, I don't see it dropping more than 10%, and I think that's being generous. I don't think it'll drop like nearly at all, like maybe 5%, maybe 10%. But what you'll probably see is represented obviously by what's shown here on TCG Player. It's already very scarce in regards to listings. So what you'll probably end up seeing is you'll probably see a couple people list them up for like 160, 155, just so they can get it sold quick because they just bought it and they just wanted to triple their money. Or of course you could see the same thing happen on eBay, where they're just like, I would just want to get it sold quick. I'll just do whatever sells it the fastest. So because I gotta assume that at this point, most of the people, since they're a limit of 1 or 2, unless you're someone who's just got it to collect, you're more than likely just trying to flip it because the value you can get off of buying it for $50 and reselling it for double or triple is so much greater. So I don't think the implications are going to show that the prices are going to drop a lot. Same thing goes as well with Hidden Fates. Obviously, that was even less of, so I don't even want to get into that. Of course, if there were more reprints down the line for Evolving Skies, and that's a completely different conversation. We could see the price go down a lot more, but I don't want to give a lot of hopium on that. I just want to kind of point this out. One thing I do want to also mention, though, briefly, since we're kind of on the talks of reprints, it's very interesting to see with Brilliant Star what's going on. Because I talked about this on the news when I said I got, allocated 60 cases and I potentially, 10 cases of 60 booster boxes, and I said I could potentially get more. Little update to that. I am now allocated an extra 2 cases a week. So I've never had that happen before since, I want to say, the start of COVID. For the most part, in regards to when you start to see supply chain issues, everything was allocated to you. You got X amount, you get what you get, you can't order freely. Before, it wasn't like that. You were able to order as much as you wanted. Like Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage, I could order as much of those booster boxes as I wanted. Now, it's not like that. But recently, Brilliant Star booster cases, I'm able to order 2. And what's crazy as well, I went onto my distributor's page and it says they still have hundreds that are available. I had one that shipped out to me yesterday, and I've got one that's shipping out to me today. And then on Friday, when my allocation resets, I'm going to order 2 more because it doesn't look like the allocation sizes are going down, and it doesn't look like their inventory is going down that much. So it's very fascinating to see Brilliant Star booster box prices still relatively high, because we looked at it on stream, and if we go and look at recent sales history, we do see at one point the prices were going down to like as low as 119, 124. This was yesterday, 124, 119, 119, 124. So there was a period of time, but the demand for that price was extremely high. So I have to assume that at this point, a lot of people still have not started to list their booster boxes at those lower prices, because I mean, just looking at the amount that a lot of these people have, and I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. So we'll just say this price, right? There's no like volume to this, or sorry, there's high volume to what the supply is. This is very low supply. Like, you're not seeing people that'll say they have 60 to 100 plus booster boxes, and that's something that you do see on a lot of these reprints. You'll see a large amount of listings, and a lot of them will have 50, 60, 70 boxes that they're just sitting on, and then it'll be a race to the bottom. You're not seeing that right now. So it has me to believe that from one of my distributors specifically, you're hopefully going to see more of an impact near the end of the week. But I know for certain that one of my other distributors had informed me that they were going to be getting product sometime in June for more Brilliant Star, because like I'd mentioned on the reprint news for Evolving Skies, they had informed me that they were getting a small wave of Evolving, expected a large one later for Evolving, and they got a small wave of Brilliant, which I already sold, and then there's an expectation of a small wave of Brilliant, or a larger wave of Brilliant coming sometime after Astral. So for those people that are starting to get nervous about the price, I wouldn't get nervous. I mean, it's really too early to tell. I would say you can start getting nervous once we're into the middle of June and you haven't even seen it go down $10. But especially with everything going on in the economy right now and just general demand overall, because money is tighter and you're seeing GDP growth start to continue its downtrend. That makes sense. It just doesn't make sense to me that you wouldn't see this price go lower. So, but who knows? Of course, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just telling you what I know based on what I'm getting for my allocations, and based off the fact that I'm getting record-breaking numbers in regards to product that I've ever been allocated to me all at one time. So the math is not adding up for me. It just isn't adding up. This doesn't make sense. So I'm hoping we'll see some real effects within the next 1 to 3 weeks, I would say, around Astral, once it's finally had its release really rolled out. But as far as it goes, this is all I kind of have for today's video. I wasn't expecting to make a super long video, so I'll just give kind of the main point wrap up. Basically, for those people that didn't know, Evolving Skies, Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs showed up on the site. Hypothetically speaking, theoretically speaking, I really am truly starting to believe that we could see potentially more of these added onto the site. This sold out in about 5 minutes. I think they were just kind of testing the waters. We also saw Hidden Fates ETB show up for about 1 minute, 30 seconds. I think that's old supply. I could be wrong. It could be a reprint, but I'm going to say that more than likely it's just the Evolving Skies that's going to end up with a reprint. And then the last piece of news, Brilliant Star prices haven't really seen much movement. Like I said before, I got allocations for product where I'm getting 2 cases a week, and I'm able to order tons of more product that I usually wouldn't be able to, considering the fact that I got 60 booster boxes for such a high demand set. And I'm breaking records, like I said earlier, in regards to allocations for one single set. I've never gotten as much product as I had for Brilliant Stars, which doesn't represent, of course, the general prices because they haven't really moved much. So we're expecting the prices within the next week to 3 weeks, I would say, where you really start to see some price movement. But of course, only time will tell. Not financial advice, not financial advisor. These are only my opinions, so please do your own research. But That is all for this video. As always, you want to enter into our weekly giveaways. Leave a like, comment down below, be subscribed. Do so on any of the pre-recorded videos we post each and every week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then, of course, we have our upcoming Astral Radiance break. It's going to be Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're interested in entering on that, go to our website, PokemartUSA.com. But that is all we have. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Until then, I will see you guys on Friday. Peace.